Hey, it's Warren, and I want to talk about playing the key of G today. G is a really important key for singer-songwriter type folks, and it's also great for a lot of different styles. I think it's one of the reasons it's so popular is that if you look at all three of the main chords, the 1, the 4, and the 5, all of them sound great. The G and then the C or the D, and they're all easy to play too. So that's one of the first keys that people learn. There's a lot of, the color chords lay out pretty easily too, like the minor 2 chord, the A minor, in its various forms is easy to play and sound great. And likewise for like the minor 6. So, like I say, very easy to play and sound great. So now another thing about G I think that makes it really popular too is it sounds great. To throw a capo on and do this stuff. Capo 2, now you're actually playing your G shapes, you're playing in the key of A, and you'll hear a lot of tracks out there where they've actually, they're playing in the key of A, but they're using this G stuff, capo on the 2nd fret, because it sounds so good. Something about the capo just, gives you a really sweet sound. Like if you take it up the 5th fret, I think this is particularly good for finger picking. Amos Lee's got a song called it's called El Camine. I'll play a chunk of that for you. Well, to all my friends that I love the most, I'm headed out to that other coast. Gonna wash my soul, gonna get it clean. Headed down the border road called the El Camine. So really, I think, getting that kind of sound, you're not going to get that anywhere else on the guitar other than putting a 5th fret, capo on there and playing your G stuff. Now, I don't tend to go a whole lot higher than that, but like Colby Colet's got a song, it's like 10th fret capo, and she plays the G stuff, and she just uses 4 chords that repeat the whole time. So she goes the 1 to the 5 with a 7 in the bass, and then to the minor 6, and then to the 4, and she does this song. It's called Capri. She's got a baby inside, and holds her belly tight all through the night, just so she knows she's sleeping so safely to keep her grow. It's pretty low for me there. I'm like a whole octave down where she is, but really pretty, creates a cool vibe. They built that whole song around just that simple thing, And so anyway, I love that kind of stuff, where they can put a unique spin on something like that and cool sound. Anyway, so that's some sweet stuff about the key of G. Let's look at the G chord a little bit here and break it down. I'll give you a few tips here. Everyone learns to play the G chord like this, and it's let's breaking it down. It's got 3 1s in there. Here they are. And then it's got 2 3s, which are Bs. 3s are Bs. And then it's got a lonely 5 in there, which is a D. Now, the first thing I would suggest you can do with this to really kind of make it sound a little cooler is take this 3 on the 2nd string and make it a 5. It's like a huge upgrade in my mind, because look what happens. You get this nice little sparkling sound, and you get these. I love the sound of that ring on the high end of that. Make that punch that a little bit. It just sounds so good. Now here's the other bonus sort of deal with this. You can keep that common tone happening on the bottom and play nearly every chord in the key. Like for example, just shift your fingers down for the 4 chord here. So your C now becomes basically 3. It's mute, 3 2 open, 3 3. You get a C 2 or C9. Throw your fingers down here for a D. Play a D sus, keep those babies ringing. And for like the minor 6, you can throw these fingers up here, so you basically have open 2 2, open 3 3. That's E minor 7th. All right, and then this one here, and Colby used that, and that thing I just showed you there. Amos uses this too. That's a D with a 7 in the bass. So that's 2 open 2 3 3. D with an F sharp in the bass. So okay, so you can keep that common stuff on the bottom, and that can be really nice. Let me show you an example. This is called Big Blue Sky by Sarah Buxton and Jed Hughes. Well, I suppose it's time to see where this will go. Let's say all the things that we already know. So I kept that common tone thing happening on the bottom there. It really ties everything together. It's just a great sound. So now there's another cool thing about the key of G that you can do, and it turns out that your major pentatonic scale, which is this, that's where those country licks come from, and you can check out the scale, but it's basically 3 open 2 open 2 open 2 open 3 open 3. That's the basic scale. But the thing is that you can keep the chord, you know, the chord there, and then you've got your index finger basically play a whole octave of that thing. And then you can throw in little tchotchkes, right, into your stuff. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'll do a little bit. Well, I suppose it's time to see where this will go. Let's say all the things that we already know. So now you got, you know, little cool little accoutrements that you can throw in there, you know, contrast against your vocal, that sort of thing. A lot of fun. Works out great in G. You can really, it works out. That kind of stuff sounds great in G. Probably better than any other key. Okay, so so there you go. There's a couple of little things for you. And the next thing, let's go ahead and take a break here. And I want to show you some more examples, but we'll do it in the next video. All right.